imposed on all of us to be called. This is the reason why our leader is rendition. Do you understand? This is the reason. Because of the inability of black people, of Nigerians to reason properly. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria. And he is suffering for you and I, so that we shall take our rightful place in this planet Earth. You better think about it, because the world is sufficient for the wise. I will be right back before I move on, please. J'étais aux toilettes, ça va? Oui, un peu quoi? Oui, Modou. Oh. Oui, Burkinabé. Modou. Non. Ouais. Non. Oui, ça va. Mais il faut appeler l'autre là, c'est mieux. Tu n'as pas appelé. Il faut appeler celui, laisse le Modula, il parle. Il faut t'y appeler, tu parles avec lui, comme je t'ai expliqué. Ok. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you via Radio Biafra London. Today is the 21st day of December 2021. Are doing this to you. Don't you think so? That is the reality. Can you do that to even the North? You know, our leader asked this question, say, can Africans go to Europe and create a country? Now, me, I'm asking you, as a Biafran, as a Niger Delta, as a Southeasterner, can you go to the country? They can reject the European imposition. You ordinary states, you are no more who you are. You are now a Delta. I'm from Delta State. I'm not Igbo. But you speak, what is your name? Emeke Okeke. But I'm not, what is your language? No, I'm not Igbo, but I'm not Igbo. What are you then? I'm a Delta. Does it make you a real human being? No, just think, if we are talking here, it doesn't matter the way we speak it, but just reason what we are saying. Does it make you a real, an equal human being with the caliphate? With a full animal that will tell you that I am a full animal. I am not don't call me Nigerian, call me Cameroonian. It doesn't matter whether I am a full animal. He rejected it in total. He's not talking of state. But you, only state in a country. Any name they call you, you start answering them, start to kill your brother. Don't call me Bowman. I'm Rivers man. Why won't you be below? Because of the allocation of a state. Only you are killing yourself. That is what prompted Madam Fodia say, I will dip the Quran in the Atlantic Ocean because I know this set of people, they are lower human beings. But in IPOB, they jam rock. Do you understand? That is the good news. You should not be dismayed about the bad news. The good news is that in IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, these people, they jam rock. You understand? Today I'm going to talk about politics of self-preservation. That is the topic of my submission, and it's going to be very brief because I need to be out of here in the next 2 hours maximum. 2 hours maximum. In the next 2 hours. I have another meeting. So, our world is divided into countries. I mean continents. Sorry, our world today is divided into continents. Continents divided into countries and nations. Countries and nations have different systems of administration of governments. All these organizations are meant for the protection and advancement of human beings in general. Each continent with her component countries and nations works towards protecting their subjects, and that is self-preservation. Protecting your race, your nation, who you are, preserving it so that you don't go into extinct. When you see things that are going on today, you look inside there is self-preservation. Do you understand? Self-preservation is playing in conflicts, in conquests. You see politics of self-preservation. Let me tell you this. In the natural world, you see some animals, they cannot live without preying on others. Carnivorous animals. You see a lion, jaguar, they live on others. In the natural world, it is very sad when you see a lion or a python killing his prey. The prey will be shouting. It's another animal like him, breathing with feelings, but he's killing it. Why? Because he wants to eat. That is how nature has put him. He wants to eat. Because if he don't eat, he will die. And if he don't die, he doesn't eat, he will not be able to reproduce. And now they will go into extinction. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. Therefore, that lion, when you see it hunting a zebra, a buffalo, you know, it might look gory sight, a lion devouring the zebra. You might be pitying the zebra might be crying piteously, oh help me, oh help me. But the lion must eat. Because if he doesn't eat, he will not have energy to multiply, to reproduce, and he will die. And they will go into extinct. Do you understand me? Nature teaches us something. That is why in the human world, in order to avoid this, avoid all these conflicts, arrangements were made, governments were created. The world was divided into continents, from continents into countries and nations, some artificial, some natural. These countries, these different countries have different systems of administration or systems of government. They are meant to protect the people living in them, in general. Do you understand? To protect the subjects. All of us in this world, we are human beings, but we are not the same race. Just the same way all animals are wild animals, they are animals, but some live on others in order to survive. So, when you see, as I've given an example in the natural world, in the human world, some people, they prey on others, like the caliphates. They feel that that is the way they could survive. When you look at it, just listen. When you listen to the clip I played yesterday, the wardens of Sheikh Gumi, what they are doing, they are trying to conquer others. In order to conquer others, in order to, they are conquering others in order to self-preserve themselves. Do you understand? I don't know. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. Now, when you are weak, you become a prey. Imagine a lion hunting a buffalo. I've watched it several times on national, on all these, documentary, National Geographic. Sometimes buffaloes, they gather. They resist the lion. To the extent they can even kill one. It will not prey on them. Only if the buffalo will understand that they have power as a bunch, they wouldn't be running for a lion. You see, one single lion or two will be pursuing a herd of buffalo that is up to more than thousands, because they are naive. The same way humans, the same way. You see the Fulani, only just you Fulani, the caliphate, only few of them. They are bullying the indigenous people. And everybody, all we are doing is this one will middle better. Lantern will be against a Tifu. Tifu will say the problem is from Igbo. Igbo will, we will be eating ourselves raw. We will be fighting against ourselves, whereas the main problem is on top, the caliphate. Do you understand? If the indigenous people in Nigeria, they are not naive, they are not ignorant, they will just, once they gang up, once they forge alliance, under 24 hours, the caliphate will run away from every part of their land. Do you see the same thing? Just a few lions, maybe 4 or 5, let me say the highest, will be pursuing 2,000-3,000 heads of buffaloes. I don't know whether you've watched it. And they will be running. They will be running. Thousands of them. And they will corner. How many are they going to kill? Maybe 1 or 2. They will corner and kill. And others will ignorantly run away and start praising God. Oh, thank God that I'm safe. Oh. They don't know that if they group and becoming, lion will run away. The same way what is happening in Nigeria exactly. Few Fulani, they are tormenting the lives of millions, hundreds of millions of people. They use anything they could, money they get from the indigenous people's land, so bribing them. Just the same way you see the militancy in our region, in the so-called Niger Delta. When I say Niger Delta, Imo and Abia, they are part of Niger Delta. And when that militancy, let me tell you one thing, when that militancy was going on the top here, I know many people from my place that are part of militants. When they enter rivers or Bayelsa, they answer another name. I know them. We know them. We know them. They are known in my place, in my village. From time to time, they come home. with different things, even car, anything. Say, Nana, these are militants. So, in my place, Igbos, direct. Do you see the thing? But only some set of people are taking the credit. Do you understand? You know, we allow ourselves to be used because our way of thinking was very poor. Very poor. That is why just few Fulani we are mesmerizing with the lives of millions of others. Hundreds of millions of others. Only if they can group up, as IPOB we are preaching here on Radio Biafra. If we just group up, you know, Fulani, the caliphate will fall under 24 hours. But there are many things involved because money is involved. So people that are very cheap, they cannot, instead of them to, to solve the problem, they want that problem to continue so that they will be making money. How do you think a reasonable person, now you say you are fighting for resource control, after your enemy struck a deal and say, okay, this resource, you know why you are fighting? Because they are stealing your resources from your land. Now, the enemy that is stealing the resources say, okay, you know what? I will pay you so that you protect the resources as it is being transported from your land. It's being stealed from your land, you protect. Any person, any other people that come and say, no, we'll give us or leave it, you give that person. I will give you money. I'll be paying you and you accept it. Just tell me. I want people, you know, I like to make my analysis so that everybody will understand. Just tell me what type of human being are these. Now they are paying you. Now you are protecting the stealing of your resources. The thing you were fighting for before. Now you are protecting it for the enemy. Say, come and steal. Any person that wants to come to disrupt the stealing, you kill him. And after you will be clamoring for equality with the caliphate. I'm not talking about white people now. I'm talking about even the caliphate. And you are clamoring equality with them. They look at you as objects. Just give him money. Pay them money and they leave. You do anything you want with them. Is that life? I'm talking about politics of self-preservation. Nigeria's origin started only in 1914. Nigeria origin, the history of Nigeria, the origin of Nigeria. Nigeria was created 1914. Before 1914, we have been existing as different nations. The creation of Nigeria started a huge mess that is killing us today. Do you understand? Why the caliphate tried to negotiate something good for themselves and for their people. When I say for themselves, for all of them, for their collective interests, for their self-preservation. Our predecessors, that is Azikiwe, believed in Nigeria that is a destiny killer. Azikiwe accepted Nigeria. After all, his father helped the creation of Nigeria. Just for his own pocket, so that he can control. Do you see selfishness in playing? Do you see selfishness where selfishness is our life? That is what brought us to be in this mess. Selfishness. You know, yesterday I asked, what is the solution to this our collective problems? You understand? Once we remove selfishness, you know, selfishness, because it started right from Obededom Azikiwe, who Frederick Lugard used in tricking the kings in our land, tricking them into signing something they didn't know. Because Obed-Edom, the servant of Edom, he thought that as a selfish man, at least if I finish everything, if I negotiate, if we create this big mess, big zoo, I have a son that is already studying. He will be the controller. We control it. My family will control it. Don't worry. In my wrote in the plan some people. Now, in business. Now, like this, when you like, don't worry, we'll be on top. Hey, without knowing that he is digging his own grave. Ahmad Bello, the caliphates, they were very diligent. They looked into the future. They were not selfish. They looked into the future in order to understand this unholy marriage we are entering. How is it going to benefit us in the future? Ahmad Bello is no more alive. He's no more alive. But he negotiated something that is, that the caliphate, in short, he makes the caliphate to continue on top till today. He was not selfish in order to tell them, Azikiwe, I will do it. Let us, he tried to use his own selfishness. He didn't do it. Instead, he negotiated for the caliphate to be in control. He told the British, if you say that Nigeria, we must be part of this Nigeria, the Sadwana of Sokoto must be an eternal supreme head of all religions in that zoo you are creating. And they sign it. They stamp it. They say, not only that, he must also be the head, supreme head of all traditional rulers in the zoo you are creating. And they say, no problem, they stamp it. And he also made another demand, that the place you are calling Middle Belt, that it will be part of the caliphate. You call it part of the North, till as long as Nigeria continues existing. People should, people don't reason. Why is it that when you see map of Nigeria, they take North collected almost all the whole chunk of Nigeria, more than 70%. Because they call North right from Benue State, or even latterly enter Enugu and Soka. It's part of North. Do you think it's ordinary? It was something negotiated right from time. That is why even the Middle Belters, how many of their groups have said we are not part of North? But no way. Who mind them? Because it was something rubber stamped by the British before the caliphate agreed to become part of Nigeria. Do you understand that? Just look at the map of Nigeria. You see the color where they separate North and South. It goes down. The North now carries everything. How do you define North of any country? Is it not equal? Should it not be equal, North and South? But they come down to Benue. Doesn't it, is it not going, should it not be a food for thought for all of us? This is why you should be listening to Radio Biafra. All these things were negotiated by the British, and they signed it. That is why today, Autumn can talk, but maybe next year or next 2 years, he will become the rotation of the Northern Governors Forum. He will become the chairman, maybe. I don't know the timetable. Because now it's on Plateau State. Plateau. That's it. All these things were selfless negotiations by Ahmad Bello. Because of self-preservation. Our own people, they don't think about self-preservation. It's only their own private selfish benefit they think about. And that is what is killing us. Do you understand? That is why after the war, Britain gave the caliphate the idea that, look, we see these people, we know them. After all, we know Nnamdi Azikiwe. He's a selfish human being. Increase the tempo of selfishness in them, and they will all become your slaves. Push them to look for money anyhow, and now become individualistic, and you have won them, you conquer them. And the caliphate did exactly like that. They push us into looking for money. They made money our ideology, and today we are paying the price. Do you understand? We believe that money can solve anything, but it is lie. Somebody with power, he will finish you with that your money, he will write it off under 1 second with big, sign it off, or with just a statement. All your money will be lost. Look at Ibeto. Didn't he look for money? He's an industrialist. But where is his company today? Where is his industry today? He should be in the shoe, he should be in place of Dangote. But because we are looking for money, we are being pushed into our ideology became money. That is why what is happening to us is happening. Anything any opposition by an Igbo man, they will corner you and say, take money. Caliphate will say, hey, take this position. This is the only thing you gain. Oh. Take money. Oh. Take money. Oh. I tell you now, take money. Because you will need it to, and you see the person now start laughing, black laughter. Idiotically, he will agree, and he will build the hotels and buy exotic cars and start showing off. No, but we can. As people are bowing down for what is the name of this man? Clerics, bishops, pastors, bowing down for him. If I remember the name, he's a devilish man. That's why the name used to get out from my head. They're bowing down for him. Why? The commentator said the person that was videoing it said, if you don't have money, you don't carry it, you don't carry it. If you don't make money, go and look for money. This is what they have implanted in us, and that is why we are suffering today under people that are not even worthy to remove the laces, our shoelaces. Do you see it? Because instead of us playing the politics of self-preservation, we are using the ideology of worshiping money, playing the politics of self-destruction. That is what we are trying to reverse from our brains in this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra. Remember, I'm talking about politics of self-preservation. When you see or hear the Shekumi going around against all odds, protecting his own people, you call them terrorists? Yes, they are. That are killing people. Openly, he is protecting them. He is trying to make you see reason, which is not there. Why they are killing you, that they are not at fault. It is you that they are killing that are at fault. He is doing politics of self-preservation. Because it doesn't matter whether they are terrorists or non-terrorists or this and that, anything they are, they are the same people. I don't know whether you understand me. There is no way a foreigner can love you more than your people. It is impossible. It doesn't matter the pretense. They understand the politics of self-preservation. That is why the white people, no matter the civilization, no matter the enlightenment, no matter the advancement, but they will play you in a diplomatic way. Do you understand? They will play you as a non-white. They are not discriminating, but they will play you. It's not open one. They will play you. They are playing the politics of self-preservation. Why not you do the same by being with your own people? You that say I'm not Igbo, I'm Delta. Will it make Fulani man, the caliphate, to love you more? The love they are loving you is not you, is the resource, your ground, what they are taking from your ground. They are laughing with you, joking with you, what they are taking from your ground. Nothing more. Once that thing is finished, you see them. You see their real eyes will come. You understand? So this man that is busy protecting his people, Sheikh Gumi, it is politics of self-preservation. That is what I would call it. Though you call it anything, yes, it's against us. Because what sometimes some people's preservation will be against others. Just like the colonialism, the colonization of Africa. Yes. You can say that with the Europeans. Maybe had it been they didn't expand their horizon to come to Africa to colonize, maybe by now Africans will be on top of them. Maybe that by now they will be almost extinct. Do you understand that? That is nature. Do you understand that? You defend yourself. The best defense is attack. Maybe, I say maybe, it's a probability. Had it been the Europeans didn't colonize, move out to colonize, and they stayed there waiting, maybe Africans, we open eye first, come colonize them, and maybe we would have cleared all of them. Maybe by now, there will be nothing like Italy or Spain or Norway. Do you understand? But they self-preserve themselves by preying on others. It's just like lion preying on zebra. The same thing. Without it, it cannot live. So, for you to survive also, you have to chart a path. Play the politics of self-preservation. Not only crying as a victim, always crying. Chart a path. How do you do that? By organization, rallying round. That is the first thing. Without organization, you cannot achieve anything. That's why whenever I hear people crying or calling and complaining, oh, you do it, with honor. Is that so? That is very cheap. But go and organize, even with money. If they tell you now, even with money, you have money, go and organize 10 people in your village. Let's see. You meet people that will come only to collect that money, pretend as if they are loyal to you. Once they collect that money, you see them. That is human nature. It is not easy to organize. That is why when you see our leader, Mazi, you doff your cap for him. He did what others cannot do. Do you understand? With little or nothing. It is not easy. Do you understand? Because there are many mischievous people. I say mischievous. They abound in our midst. People that are in our midst trying to scatter what we are doing. You know, remember, I'm talking about politics of self-preservation. We should learn from the caliphate. We should learn from how they protect their own. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter under the barrage of criticisms and anything, they stand still. I could remember when these Fulani headsmen, they were everywhere. The news, Fulani headsmen, they are killing them. El-Rufai, they stood still. They continued defending. Even the impostor, Let Buhari, he was defending. In the international media, he was defending that no, this Fulani headsmen, they don't carry guns, so it's lie. They carry knives for their foliage. Imagine, for example, it's an Igbo politician. They are accusing that some Igbo groups, let's say, let me put it like that, are on the rampage. You know what? And he will be asked, by the international media or the media in order to showcase his sincerity, commitment to Nigeria. He will make sure that he will tell you how many communities in Igbo land he has virtually wiped out. That they are all hoodlums. All of them are criminals and terrorists. His own people. He will condemn them in the international arena. And you are saying, you are clamoring to be equal with the caliphate. What they do, you cannot do it. It's only our leader, Mazi that stood still and said, no, I cannot shake. What is happening, we should stop it. It doesn't matter what I sacrifice. Because others are cowards. They talk under their bed, under their wife's wrapper. And when they come outside, they pretend, oh, we are Nigeria, we are Nigeria. Does it not worry you? It's worrisome. Whenever you see an Igbo man speaking or being interviewed on some subsequent issues, on issues of maybe talking about Biafra or anything IPOB, he will first of all play allegiance first. I am not an IPOB member. I am not supporting IPOB. I don't have any other country apart from Nigeria. What they are doing is that he will first of all condemn everything. But look at the Fulani Caliphate. They stood behind their terrorists. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Nasir El-Rufai was defending. He said he have to even travel to pay the foreign haters not to kill Nigerians. Ganduje maintained that they have the right to carry AK-47 together with Masari of Katsina. He went to negotiate, take selfies with bandits, Fulani headsmen armed to the teeth. What an audacity. It shows you that they own you, that they own Nigeria. You can't do nothing because they are always consistent. They never shake. It doesn't matter with their lives, they never shake. That is politics of self-preservation. Do you understand? And they are moving on until they name it bandits. They name them bandits. They never stopped. Yeah, are you hearing about proscription of bandits again? The other day, Sheikh Gumi's media chat. Did any person question him about the bandits who proscribed? Why are you defending proscribed bandits? But let Igbo man come now. Talk about IPO. Sometimes or the guy, I'm saying I cannot understand. People that had everything, all of a sudden we lost all. The tide turned against us because of our stupidity. I'm telling you. Go and Google the statement of General Alexander Madiebo. He said that Danjuma was his boy, orderly, orderly. He said General Madiebo was responsible, was given responsibility of making sure his wife delivered. When his wife delivered his first child, that time he was not around, he was in Congo, fighting. Do you understand? When Patrice Lumumba declared war against John Bosco, that started this Katanga, Republic of Katanga, and this guy Patrice Lumumba is one of his worst mistakes. You are a libertarian. And you are also fighting against somebody that don't want, they put trap on him. The Europeans set trap with that guy. What is his name? Is it John Bosco something? That declared the Republic of Katanga that time. The Europeans set trap for Patrice Lumumba and he fell into it. He should have allowed him and said, okay, why not let us organize a referendum so that Katanga, if they don't want to be part of Congo, let it be. Instead, he invited the United Nations. And that is where Guinea Rossi and the then Colonel Alexander Madiebo, they sent them as Nigerian cantonments. Do you understand? So, what am I trying to say? That Juma you are seeing today with the owner of an oil block, he was a boy of General Madiebo. That is today, nobody knows about him. Or nobody talks it. Even no Igbo politician, he said it. No Igbo politicians ask him how far. For you to understand how our people are. We are so cowardly to the extent that even we fear anything. Destructively cowards. Until our leader Mazi came into the scene. I don't know how the sons and daughters of Ekumek, they were turned into cowards. Do you understand? I don't know people, the generations of people that said instead of them to be slaves, to be carried as slaves, about 70 of them goggled the Igbo landing in Georgia. They drowned, they overpowered the sailors, the white sailors that were in the ship, handling the ship, and they overpowered them and took over the ship. And they came and drowned, singing Igbo songs that they are going back to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, instead of them to serve as slaves. I don't know how this crop of people, Nigeria has turned our people into money cowards, lily-livered cowards, with both money. They destroyed us with money ideology. It is very sad, but we are trying to reverse the trend. That is what we are doing here. Today, why the caliphate is fronting and using Nigeria to defend their people, our own political elites are fronting and using the same Nigeria to kill and slaughter their own people. Do you understand? The caliphate is fronting and using Nigeria to defend their people, but our own political elites are fronting and using Nigeria, fronting and using Nigeria to kill and slaughter their own people. You understand? Killing our own people to defend Nigeria. They are reversing what the caliphate is doing. Why the caliphate is fronting and using Nigeria to defend their people, our political elites are fronting and using our people in order to defend Nigeria. That is why Dave Umahi said that they are elected in order to defend the tenets of Nigerian constitution, not to do the wish of the people. Have you seen that kind of idiotic statement before? That is what they are doing. That is why Hope Uzodinma is killing the people that's supposed to be protected, because he is there on a mission. Remember, we are talking about politics of self-preservation. Our people, right from the time of Azikiwe, we swallowed Nigeria hook, line, and sinker to the extent that we are ready to sacrifice our own people to defend Nigeria. Whereas those other people, the caliphate, they took Nigeria with a pinch of salt. They took Nigeria with another number 6. In order to preserve their own people, because they don't want to be what the Britain or what British want them to be. Do you understand? That is the difference. We always want to be what we are, what we are called. What foreigners want us to be, we even want to be more than what they want us, even trying to serve more. The perfect slaves. But the caliphate, they retained their dignity. We are dealing with Nigeria with number 6. Whereas we took Nigeria as our all and all, jettisoning ourselves, who we are, our identity. Do you understand? That is the problem we are having. And that is why we are voicing it out, so that you understand, so that we can reverse the trend. Do you understand what we are saying? The question remains, what are these our political elites seeing that we, the people, are not seeing? Every time I used to ask this question, they will tell you that, oh, don't worry, no, we are going to Nigeria. It's good. You know, they kill us for Nigeria's sake. Whereas others, look at the proscribed bandits. Gumi called, no, he openly said that they are Fulani herdsmen. Are they bombing them? How many of them have been killed? Instead, they are still on rampage. Don't you ask yourself, Nigeria Biafra war, they defeated us in almost 3 years. But the Boko Haram war has been going on, is it since 2000 and is it 11 or 2009 or something like that? How many years now? More than 10 years and still going. Don't you think that there is something there? You know, what our people know is how to sabotage themselves. How to sabotage themselves. Self-destruction. But the caliphate knows how to sabotage others in order to benefit themselves. That is self-preservation. During the Civil War, Azikiwe was campaigning against Biafra and later time. Mr. Is Wo. He was because he was made the governor, the administrator of East Central State in Lagos, so he stays in Lagos. He was against our people, calling for our people to be slaughtered. An Igbo man. Now, sometimes you ask yourself, why are we like this? Is it a cause? For this cause, IPOB has removed it. Do you understand? Stop worshipping money. We now have ideology. Biafra is our ideology. For the caliphate, Nigeria is like no man's business. You only exploit Nigeria for the benefit of your people. For our political elites, our people are like no man's business. You only exploit our people for the benefit of one Nigerian. Do you see the difference? Let me say it again. For the caliphate, Nigeria is like no man's business. You only exploit Nigeria for the benefit of their people. But for our political elites, our people are like no man's business. You only exploit our people for the benefit of one Nigeria. This is stupidity of the highest level. This is self-destruction. Self-preservation is therefore necessary for the continued survival and advancement of a race. This is why IPOB is here, to make sure that Nigeria does not wipe us off the planet Earth as programmed by the British creator of Nigeria. That is why we must never stop. We must continue in what we are doing, because that is politics of self-preservation. Without this awareness created by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will be wiped off, whether you believe it or not. When you look at the way our politicians are doing in the name of Nigeria, it chills you, you become afraid. That is why any person that is telling you Igbo presidency, burn your seed. If you have a seed, pour him. He is an agent, a demonic agent. Because he wants to seal us forever. He wants to seal our faith forever. Oh, they use Igbo presidency. Come, we're your brother, not an Igbo president. Stop shouting. You are crying now because your brother is no more president. When he was a president, what happened? Do you know they attacked our leader because of it? They said, good Lord Goodluck Jonathan failed the election. That is why our leader rose up and started shouting. But they were, ignorant of the fact that our leader was even there during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. But he played the gentleman game by overlooking our leader. You understand? The caliphate, they thought that their hatred, sometimes it comes out spontaneously. And that is why our leader said, Buhari will give us Biafra. People don't understand it. The impostor, they are using Buhari. Buhari is dead. But the impostor, any person, they are still ruling on his name. You understand? Because there is a way they behave. We know them. Their hatred, their spontaneous reaction out of hatred, they always make mistake. We challenge them. We trick them and they always make mistake. Do you understand? We should be playing politics of self-preservation because our enemies, the caliphate, they are doing the same. When you see they are defending terrorists, they are doing it is self-preservation. Because if they themselves, the Fulani, just imagine, without all this their jihadism, without all this their terrorism, look, they would have been stuck in the desert, in the Sahara Desert. Do you understand? With all this their conquest, that is why they were able to institute themselves in Futajelo, in what do they call it? In Mali, in Mauritania, in many parts of Africa. Had it been they were playing it gentle, they wouldn't have gotten all these places. They would have stuck themselves in the desert. Like other, the Buzu? You see, sometimes before, when we were small, I used to see some white Arabs. I think they are the Buzu that used to beg. They used to come even in our land, in Olo, in Imo, in many parts of Biafra land at that time. I used to see them. They are beggars. They send their children, they come and beg. The Fulani would have been like that, landless. But they have to play the politics of self-preservation without fear or favor. They come, they fight, they die, they don't care. They continue. That is what they are doing today. And that is what Sheikh Gumi is trying to do, to institute them, bringing Fulani foreigners to grab your land. Look at in the Middle Belt. Many of them are living in refugee camps. They call them IDP camps. In Kaduna, they are crying, say, we want to return home. Displaced persons in Kaduna cry out. Who displaced them? These so-called bandits. They occupy their villages. And you see people like Sheikh Gumi and the Rufai and all of them, the whole Fulani elites defending them. They are playing the politics of self-preservation. If they didn't do that, they would have get stuck in Sahara Desert and maybe they would have mostly died even of one sickness or the other. But today, go to Guinea, they are there. Anywhere, they are there. Central African Republic, they are there. In Nigeria, they are in control. Because of this, they have to act without fear. They say, if we die, we die. That's why I say sometimes we admire them. You should admire our enemies. We should admire them. If we do the way they are doing, we will not be where we are today. We will not be suffering today, dispersed all over the world, suffering. Only complaining. They are in charge in Nigeria, the caliphate. People that should be in the desert, suffering from any type of hunger, disease, any type of thing. Maybe by now their population would have been reduced to hundreds of thousands only. But today they are everywhere. They got it through their blood. That is what they are doing today. In order to entrench themselves. It's self-preservation. The same way I describe a lion eating zebra. In order to survive. He's doing it not for pleasure, but in order to survive. He has to kill. You see a python. I saw a video of a python wrapped around a dog. I think in either Thailand. The dog was bitterly crying. But the skeleton has to eat. That is the law of nature. If you don't eat, you will go into extinct. Don't you understand that? So in this world, either you exploit or be exploited. Either you self-preserve yourself or you self-destroy yourselves, which is very, very bad. This is what our people are doing. Because of money, because of political influence or political positions. It is very sad. It is very sad. This is where I'm going to stop. I will take few calls, please. Just few calls. So that people will express their opinions also. But remember, today, the topic of my submission says, politics of self-preservation. I will go into a few minutes breaks as usual. And when I come back, I will open my lines. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Miles Jonathan Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra. Today is the 21st day of December in the year of our Lord 2021. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 547. I repeat for the last time, +61 405 142 547. Please, callers, make it as brief as you could so that I can take maximum calls before closing the program. I have a caller on Signal. You are the first caller. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on. I'll come to you. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra.
Mazi, Chinedu,
There, welcome.
God bless you.
And you too.
Dear friends worldwide, good evening. Today I want to contribute just a little. You know, when you are giving analysis, I get a small inspiration. You know, when you think about the riverine area of Biafran land, how they did change their name, they using them, stealing their property, and also giving them the condition, and they accepted. Then what I got my mind is they just give themselves lower than the earthworm. Their respect they have now, the earthworm is more valuable than them because you can use earthworm to catch a fish. But for them, they are useless because after using them, they are going to kill them. Only their remedy is to join the Biafra. Although I got a good news this morning through the program of Terry Remy, say that someone from the Riverine Line said that they are ready and let all the hinterland Biafra join their hand. They are going to do the needful. But what I'm trying to say, the last one is the caliphate. They are preparing themselves using Boko Haram, using all kind of terrorists, and they're sponsored by France and also in other European countries. Because if you check it, France is the second country that is giving all the World War weapons and sell. All those weapons they do. Where do they consume them? They consume them through the war, and they make them people to be quarreling each other. They can able to steal in their wealth. That's the only thing that I said. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you very much. When we talk about our riverine brothers, because we are the same, you know, it's the same thing. Imo, na Imo, Kwandi Abia, Nimo and Abia, Imo and Anambra, Nandi Imo, Ndi Anambra. That's it. What is happening in Imo, it cannot happen in Anambra. It's the same thing. So let us not restrict it only for our people in the river, because the same mentality is the same mentality. That is it. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, let me try to pick this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, please welcome to the program. Please make it as brief as possible. 3 minutes to the maximum. Go on. The Korage.
We are Biafran. Yes, to say. We are very. We are not. Our eyes are seen our and the Fulani Tajani want to come and fight our anything where you know send us on like let us anything where America everything where one come and try to the law is our number. Everything to do what I want to do. Don't forget, but don't forget, can down from in our life. All these days, all these days, I want to say I would have that. All the people think about would have that. That's all about the war. What can you have to 21 seconds? We give we want to 21 seconds. Don't I think we should look at all of them, beginners and everyone. Begin not with their family attack. Yeah, what's in there? And they want to our leader.
Mazi, please round up. Round up. Almost here, Biafra. They will of one Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Caller on Signal, please hold on. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program, please. Can you hear me? Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. How are you, brother?
They will welcome from Africa Sud.
Yeah, I'm calling from Africa Sud. The orphan scavenger. That's who I am. Mazi, thank you for taking my call. Can you see the difference between those so-called our elders? Who is from a Kumi tribe that we don't know Kumi? Can you see that Kumi is a protector to his people?
Of course.
Kumi is a preacher. Kumi is a preacher to his people. Kumi is a developer to his people. Kumi is a paper and a self-preservation to his people. He preserves his people. That's what Kumi is. How can you love Kumi if you are from Kumi tribe? Unlike the so-called elders of our land, so-called religious leaders, the chameleons, the five gods, they are five gods, they are chameleons. They have two faiths, these people ruling our land. These people, they kill like a spirit, but they come out like a woman and cry. These people, they are afraid of God, but they can carry God. They will in Igbo language. These people conspire to go and how can they conspire to go and kidnap our leader and make him a prisoner of conscience? I greet our leader, a prisoner of conscience. That's what they are doing. They are now what we have to do. We don't have any other choice because these people cannot change. These people cannot change. My own way, I cannot go. I'm not going to love somebody who don't love me. They are not going to change. They are irredeemable. The best thing for people, Biafra, is to rise up. IPOB, Biafra, everybody rise up and chase these people. Let them go for exile. We don't want to touch them. We don't want to touch their head. We don't want to touch their skin because we are not made of killing. Let them just leave our land, go into exile. And leave our leader, release our leader and give us a referendum so that our leader will lead us to the promised land. I don't believe in this, sometimes this Igbo proverb, but these people, they are carrying out, they are not going to get tired. They won't get tired. So we must not wait for them to get tired because even if they get tired, they will pass it over to their children. So why should proverbs. I hate all those primitive proverbs, all those village proverbs they use to give us. We have to now fight for ourselves. That's only what I want. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan, for taking my call.
What
we have to do is to pray for our leader, a prisoner of conscience. Thank you for taking my call. Bye, brother.
Thank you. Remember this. We must continue. I have a caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Caller on signal. Can you hear me, Mazi? Caller on signal.
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan. Am I coming out clear?
You are clear. Go on.
Okay. Thank you so much, my beloved brother, for picking my call. Before I proceed, I want to say, may Chukwuka my guide and protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from every hands of the evil ones and from all evil doers. As they plan to come close, Chukwuka may destroy them before they near him. This is my prayer in the name of Chukwuka. He said, Mazi, this is Mazi Akas, I'm calling from Austria. I will say that the truth is here for all Biafrans to see that the so-called politicians or the so-called elders we have in our land, all of them are cowards. If we can come out and stand for people that are killing, kidnapping, deceiving, even killing the zoo soldiers, stepping into their barracks, ransack them, pick up their weapons, killing them every blessed day. If this man can come out and stand for them, even asking the zoo government to build a palace for them, to make them part of the zoo. This is how a man who loves his people what I have to do. If you love your people, you have to protect them. Gumi is doing what he's doing because he's part of the terrorists. He has to protect the people. But look at the so-called people, let me use it. Look at the so-called, look at the whole both of them what he's doing. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up a security that will take care of our land, ESN, the inside the food, and pursue the enemies that are preventing our mothers and our fathers from grow and farm. This man today, with the devil Mahi, all what they do is today is to join Nigerian government to fighting their own people. And you are telling me such people, you are going to give the president of Nigeria? Our people should open their eyes to know that any human man you make the president of that country today, he will
we are finished.
To decide you as an evil man, he will join the enemy to kill you. This is the truth. That is it.
Look at them.
That is it. And we are asking our people this time around, this their stupid 2023 election, any evil man dreaming to be a president of Nigeria will talk because you'll be disappointed. You people have failed us. You have failed us in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and in every ramification you have failed us. That is why we are all scavengers all over the world. And at the end of the day, they call us nigger, they call us anything. What can you do when they call you a nigger? Despite you are holding that citizenship, they will still see you and call you a nigger. What are you going to do? If you get angry, go back to your home and build your home.
Very simple. Very simple.
I see some of them jumping up when you call them nigger, they will be jumping up. You call me nigger, shut up! Go back to Africa and build Africa to be like Europe. If you are angry that a white man call you a nigger, because it's what you are. You leave your place to jump here, you want to read where people have died and prepared their own country. You are enjoying and you want to come and show that you are the same equal with them. It is impossible. This is why IPOB, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come for this call, when we hear this voice, we decide that we will die to make sure we get Biafra. Because this is the only place that can make us feel like a human being again. And there's nothing Nigerian government can do that we Biafrans, we IPOB all over the world will go back to Nigeria. It is impossible. It cannot happen. Biafra will stand and we are going nowhere about it. And our brothers from Costa Rica should know that what Fulani is doing is that if they can be able to defeat the Igbo, automatically you people are gone because they know that we are one of the most difficult people to deal with. This is why they focus on us. It is earlier, it's better you join us now to free yourself. If you want to be free, join us. Don't think it's only you alone. You are part of it. When they want to kill you, they don't know if you're Igbo or not Igbo. They know all of us are one. They know. Mazi, thank you so much.
And you too. Remain blessed too. We must continue. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please. The platform is yours. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Namadi calling you from Austria. I'm from Ikure, the liberal land. You are speaking now. You are talking about. Please, your first caller. Why I called is because of your first caller. The language, the approach you use on this Lebanon area is wrong. Not that we don't call on radio does not mean that we don't listen to radio or we are not among Biafra. Second to this last call now that Colin said Akas. Nobody should call and purpose people. We are one. Whatever the Igbos are fighting, we the Lebanon area we are all the same.
Mazi, you are talking of Igbo. Wait, let me come. You are an Ikwere man.
Okay.
In a tribe in Nigeria. Let me start from there first.
How many Ikwere?
Ikwere is it a tribe of
Biafra?
You want Igbo? Can you ask? You want another language?
Anyway, my own indigenous language I know.
So ya come become.
No, but when I finish what I'm saying, I can speak to our people in
Okay, I'm going to continue because I want to get out something from it. I know.
Yes, why I call is that Ikwere or the Riverland, any part of the Riverland area have not been the problem of Biafra. They have not. Right from Ojuku till now, our leader Nandekano is on top. They have never a day and a Riverland man be an obstacle to what will stop Biafra not to come. Well, when they want to come to radio to speak, they should mind how they speak, and people are listening.
No, let me tell you. Let me say this. We are interacting. Let me say this. Nobody can. I say we.
The first caller, you can hear his language. You can hear.
Let me come, Mazi. This is family radio. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody is saying that whether riverine are the problem. Do you hear me? I hope you had my submission today. Let me tell you one thing. We are all.
Not you.
Yeah, but wait, I'm coming. You see what the point I made? Like now you are talking of Ikwere. Ikwere is Igbo, just like Ngwa. Olo is a clan in Igbo tribe. It's clan. Clan is different from tribe. Do you see the problem we are having? Arrow. You have Arrow clan. But we are all Igbos. It doesn't. If a Soka person speak, you will not even understand. I will not even understand one thing he is speaking. But he is speaking Igbo. So what I'm saying is this. My point is this. What we are called, we answer it. I'm a Rivers man. I'm a Imo man. I'm a Bayelsa man. It makes us look so low to the caliphate. Because they themselves also look at Delta, look at the names they give us. Look at the names they give us as states. And we are flying and being proud of being answering that name. And I say, can you give them Sahel states and they take it? Do you see the difference between us and them? And this name now, like I say, are you Igbo man? You don't want, you say you Ikwere. Why not be proud and say, now I'm Igbo? What makes you, what prevents you from saying it? That is the problem we are having, my brother. That is it. I cannot tell you, only person we call and say, who are you? Say, I'm a Ngwa man. It's a clan in Igbo tribe. It's a clan. So we have it, every language, every tribe in this world. Let me tell you, the Fulani, they don't understand themselves 100%. I'm telling you honestly. The Fufude, they have different versions. Do you understand? So, but when we now, expatiate that gap, it becomes another different thing. That is where we are falling. We are falling. The problem we are having is not only the riverine, it's everywhere, both Igbo, hinterland, you call it anything you call it. It's universal. That is the thing. So when we cause that everybody should wake up, it's not only the riverine. Me, I don't believe, because even we, the hinterland, the Igbo hinterland, there are even obstruction. There are even part of the worst part of the problem. I'm telling you. So it's not here to talk about. No person said that these people are the problem. No. What about? Look at who is the owner of one Nigerian airline? What of Ojos Okalo that gave Ruga? Look at Hope Uzodinma killing his own people, killing us in he's but he's killing his own people. So let us not make big deal out of this. Let us take the substance. That is it.
Yeah, we're taking the substance.
Yeah,
What I'm trying to tell is that when the callers call, you should tell them.
You understand that it's the same way we are, my brother. If you cannot handle the truth, here on Radio Biafra, you see the way even our leader insult every one of us. You understand? The insult is not out of hatred, but it's out of love, so that we rise up from sleep. So you either handle it. If there is a problem, they say, okay, these people, they have this. We, all of us, we are the same. We have the same problem. So it's not something part of one people or not. That is what I'm saying. So let's forget about that one and you continue your point. And after you speak, let me hear. Because I have many good friends. We speak pure Igbo. We all converse. So, charity change starts from me. When I ask you, are you an Igbo man? Why are you not proud to say, I'm an Igbo man?
Yes, I'm an Igbo man.
Then why are you stuttering?
Part of in Igbo land is in Ikwere. Yeah.
Of course.
So,
of course.
Good.
Go on, please.
I know we have concluded, but the reason I want to tell, whenever anybody is calling, let them attempt to say this. Try this or this or this. We know where our problems lies. We know where our problem lies in Biafra land. In the old eastern region, we know where the problem is. So we should go there.
Of course.
Thank you for understanding. And let me just speak the language.
Go on.
Understand.
Go on.
Biko Obumewa Neko Okabo Amadi is in Germany. Beketa Namine Pokins in Nostra. And Biko Nobla Wea and Ishaka. Madden Hena the canon name upon the Mena Guburai and one name. Nobla Dishima was in the canon Nuku, Ojo Wea, Ogwala Biafra, Ojamana Ima, Osupono, Nigeria Boma, has in Nigeria Bugayebu, and Biko Equally one we are and we are Corona the Canonazo, Chineke Jemojo Wea, and he named Papu Nigeria Wea, Nigeria Zampone, Nigeria Wongu. Ubra as na libe kemase or Nigeria Meraki we are libe zone so ayuso actually Euro oza heka guma ama Euro obro Biafra ikura Mecca. Thank you.
There Mazi, is there anything you speak there that I didn't hear?
No.
Oh, yeah. My brother, honestly. They divided brothers and make us to be fight. There is nothing. What do you say there? That is there anything? So nothing. You said in the same Imo state, or where they have their dialects, or where a person call now and start speaking their own you will be saying, which we have dialects. What you say, 100%, I understand everything you said here. So what is it? If somebody asks you, are you an Igbo man? Stop saying, no, I'm an Igbo. Direct. Let it be set and be shared.
Really,
Direct.
I said that I'm an Igbo.
Yes.
Even the people that I work with here, they even want.
Of course. That's what we encourage it. That is it. All this. Yes.
All one.
We are one. We are one.
Divide and rule from the caliphate of the British that created all this thing. And the mistake is that after the war, the people of the leaders, they did not recognize their.
That is it.
Everybody.
You know, they acted like people that are defeated, and they accepted defeat. Yes. No underground effort, even in order to make no underground effort to organize our people. That is the problem. Is the problem. After 1976, the caliphate formed Ohanese Ndigo. It's the caliphate that formed it in order to represent their interests, my brother.
2021, 2020, even up to now, as we are speaking today, the Northern man still see anybody that from Eastern region as Igbo man. They never know if
you know anywhere, whether you are a Joe. When they killed us in 1966, they killed them, all of us. They called us Nyamiri till today. It's you when you start explaining, they are laughing. You are the same.
What did they call it?
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, thank you very much. Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on signal.
I can hear you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
I bring peace and love to this Ombu family.
Our
leader, Mazi and family, must be free, and we are winning in this battle.
Of course.
To the previous caller, my name is Amaraini Taibowe. I am an Izon man. So let me tell you, my brother, please don't take things personal. You know, we have to be matured.
Never. Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to be matured. When they say the Izon are fell out, I'm telling you straight away. So don't take it personal. We, the grassroots people, we are the ones fighting. And that is why our leader is so hated. Because you know what he did? He went to the grassroots. Because the grassroots is where the power lies.
Of course.
The political representatives representing us, whether in the whether Pandef, whether in job, whatever you want to call them, they are all sell out, my brother.
The same thing they are.
This is so don't take it personal. When they say the riverine people are selling out, so it is the political class they are talking about.
Of course.
You and I know the ordinary man on the street. We intermarry ourselves. We are one people. But it is representing us because they are all cowards. They are scared. Just as that party has said it, that we are all, these are people that were created to control us for the caliphate. So don't take it personal, my brother. Nobody's bringing down nobody. However, we must tell ourselves the truth. People, our uncles, it is your uncle that is the chairman in one of these unions. So you can tell him, uncle, you are causing this problem to us. It is now time we hold this to ourselves. You understand?
Of course.
When it comes to the self-preservation thing, racism in the Western world is a tactic of self-preservation.
Of course.
How white supremacy exists. When these people are doing, it's the same tactic that they are doing. The white man knows there is racism out there, but he will never bring down another white person for racism. It's a fact. We all know this. Look at football. How many teams can they punish? But our people are sold banana, they are doing stuff. So my people, when we say this, please, it is now time we really accept this enlightenment so our reasoning can grow. Because sometimes the way some of us become, it's like what we hear every day from this radio is not coming to our mind. We need to enlighten ourselves and free ourselves from this bondage. Every day we see the way people is going around. None of these is your leader. None of these people have come up and repeat this man. What's that? They get what he says every day. But nobody's coming out. People like that idiot of Edwin Clark, people who think that kind of person is talking and we should listen to. Those are not leaders. I even take it personal. I'm calling on Tom Polo and all those people. What are you people doing? Look at what Gumi is doing around there. And you guys are here, proud of him, pipeline guys. Pipeline, when you are supposed to be the owner of your pipeline. What a joke. of our people. So IPOB has done a lot, and they keep doing them. This is divine. Else, as the time to please. I haven't got much to say. But it's time we enlighten our mind and stop taking things personal.
Of course.
We are the one putting ourselves on the foot. It's time we stop putting ourselves on the foot and be honest with ourselves.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Who is killing our people in Imo State? Is it not one of us? Is it a Fulani man direct? No. It's one of us. Mazi, okay, welcome to the program. There were Mazi, okay, foreign. Can you hear me? I have a caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to the program. And there we
thank you. God bless you, my brother. I will put it very fast. Shegumi is the Laden of Nigeria. Before they wage any jihad, any country, the head of that jihad all the time, it got to be a sheikh. This man is the one controlling the jihadists. He is the one that declared jihad against the southern people. It's not like he don't know what he's doing. He is the cause. He is the main boss. Then, before he declared jihad, he contact the politicians. They come into agreement before they declare jihad. So Shegumi, and in Islam, they have one system in Islam. It says, when a Muslim commit any crime against an infidel, the next Muslim have to protect that Muslim that commit that crime. And when you do that, on the last day of judgment, Allah will protect your sins because of you protect a Muslim who committed crime against an infidel. So that is what is going on. And that is why no of these people can complain. The ministers, all the Muslims, mostly the Fulanis, they are going to protect. They are working as a team. It is one team. And that team, that is why you see when they arrest them, they bail them out. When they arrest them, they integrate them into the army. All those things because they have a team. So this is what I wanted to say. I don't want to talk too much. Please, brother, we need security. Let them extend ESN. Let them extend ESN in the riverine area, all those areas. Because we need security. Without security, there is nothing much we can do. Thank you. God bless.
And you too. Thank you very much. We must continue. There is something I want to say before I bring in others. I have people that are waiting. You see, this the Fulani, the Caliphate, they are using Islam as also a weapon in order to, or Islamization. But it's not their real agenda. Their real agenda is Fulanization. There is a very thin line between these two. The Fulani, they are not only the Muslims in Africa or in West Africa. We have the Malian, the Bambara. We have in Guinea the, what do they call them? The Susu. They are Muslims also. But you never see them committing all these atrocities. The Fulani, they are wanderers. They were wanderers, landless. So they are using the pretext of jihadism in order to grab land, to live. That is what they are doing. As I said before, without them doing like this, they would have been stuck in the desert where they come from, Sahara Desert. And they would have all perished there. Do you understand? Do you see the reason why late Buhari was supporting Western Sahara? Because they have Fulani there in Western Sahara. People should understand this. This is not only about even Islamization, but they are using the pretext of Islamization in order to Fulanize everybody. The Fulani, they are not the only Muslims in Africa or in West Africa. No, they have other races that are Muslims. But they don't care about taking your land because they have their land. They are indigenous people, for goodness sake. Let us understand this. Mazi, okay, foreign, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Mazi, okay. Mazi, okay, please unmute yourself. Can you hear me? Mazi, are you speaking? You are not speaking. If you're on phone, headphone, remove it.
My brother, it is late from your side.
No, it's coming out now. It's coming out now. It's coming out now. Go on.
I get from Mazi. Our leaders, Mazi and Yokukan, will continue to appreciate and be now the need for and financial men of all radicals all over the world. They put it from here. Yeah, Mazi, briefly, I have a lot of things at hand. I just want to inform our people within and around Omonia that they already have been permanented, now they already on.
Omonia is where? Which side?
The little parliament house. We are heading away again. Maybe in 4 will be on before we come to Alo.
Omonia is where?
Omonia is Omambara, where they call Anambra.
Okay.
Omonia.
Although they are
2.1. Then we move to correct on 4. We have a little problem in 4. And we'll head towards our axis this week by the rest of the evening. So our people should see to 102.1, moving around Omonia on our relay. Man, thank you. But I'm not hearing you. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. It's a phone. I need to restart it. I don't know. Sometimes, but it's okay. Okay.
It will be all. We have to equip all very well. It keeps coming too much. We have to debunk all their lies here. Thank you. Good night.
There will Mazi. There will. Remain blessed. I have a caller. Let me see on WhatsApp. People have been calling on direct line, but as usual, when they have chance for me to pick their call, when nobody is speaking, they stop. So it's not my fault anyway. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, the topic has always been interesting, as always. But Mazi Jonathan, I think the greatest challenge we have, but one of the things that makes my heart bleed about Biafra is this issue of this person is from the other place, the other person is from the other place, the other person is from the other place, is from the other side. This issue of division. I don't know how we got here, that even in organization, in market setting organization, they will say, this from Enugu, or it's from Anambra, or Nimuti. It's a very terrible thing and it's tearing us apart. If we did not find a way to resolve that idea that this person is from the other side and the other person from the other side, it will be extremely difficult for us to make that.
That is what we are doing here. When we call, IPOB is one family. You understand? So that is the thing, because things went sour, things were bad. It's a combination of many things. Bad politics from our predecessors. I'm telling you, Igbo people are highly terrible in politics. I must be honest, they committed the blunders upon blunders in politics. And is the main reason why we have all. Do you know, Azikiwe was playing one Nigeria, but when he was thrown out in Yoruba land, when he won election there, he was minded and look, we are Yoruba, you are not welcome here. Go. He went back to Enugu and pursued the Yueta, who was in charge of Enugu that time. That is where the problem started. I say our people, we commit, we don't hide, we say it as it is. So that when people are talking about even if I area, brother, we Igbos committed what we call political blunders. They are very bad in politics. Look at even the history of Nigeria right from time. They are the people that they organize coup, military coup, in order to save Nigeria, or to save Nigeria. And it's an Igbo man again, you don't see that also stop the coup. Everything, just look at and here we are today. Come on, let us face the reality. That is where I say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through this platform is salvaging the remnants of what he can get. Remnants. That is what we are doing. And we must get it. It's not easy, but we must get it. So that when we also blame this and that, I say when you study history, sometimes you'll be now about our politicians, able politicians in particular, and they continue committing this blunder that is putting us in a mess. Mazi, go on, please.
I have been able to find out right from the setting of the family down to the highest organization you will find in Igbo land that the greatest problem we have is this division, that you are from this place and from the other place. And if we will work together as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has brought us together, if we will drop our wisdom in, if it comes in terms of unity, let all of us drop wisdom and use foolishness. Because I found out that in any way that you cannot go through wisdom, foolishness always works.
Of course.
The issue of unity.
I understand you, my brother. Go on, you have a point. Go on.
This issue of unity within us, we must adopt foolishness. That foolishness is the only thing that will move us forward. Some people think they know better than others in IPOB. Some people think they know better than others within every organization or in Igbo setting. And this is tearing us apart. And I know personally it will not be possible for any other tribe, whether Fulani or whatever tribe, to penetrate the eastern region without this division. Look at what the Zodima is doing in Imo State. It's a practical example to tell you they will stay up community against community, just like what Dave Umahi is
Dave Umahi is a way.
In Abakaliki. They will stay up community against another community, create division within them, they will hate themselves, and there will be no unity, and they will start killing themselves. And if we study this thing very well, we'll be able to find out that that was the idea of Fulanis to the Hausa people, why they conquered them. They were able to successfully put division within them. The most annoying and the grieving part of our own is that we have established it as a life pattern. Nobody is willing to be foolish and drop his or her own wisdom to allow whom he or she thinks that is less in knowledge to lead him or her.
Mazi, can I interject here? You are making a very fantastic point. You know, yesterday we talked about the solution to our problems, our collective problems, and somebody said, he mentioned, look at just simple, how we behave. Everybody answers, takes a chieftaincy title as Ochiro's on one. One. Agune one. No, but you can never hear people answering Agune Chemba number 3 or number 10. I think it's Mazi below from Mozambique. And when I reasoned about that, I said, look, this, everybody is wise. No person wants to go down in order for others to, for you. That is the point you made, using foolishness. And I concur. Because all of us are wise, and that is why all of us are suffering. What you know? Who is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is DOS? What did they know that I didn't know? You set up your platform and start talking rubbish because you feel that you know. Everybody is number one. We want to be leaders. No person is tearing us apart, my brother. He's tearing us apart. Go on, please.
I just want to pray that God will help the DOS, all the IPOB members and the media to understand and have the knowledge of how to continue to educate our people in terms of unity, how to work with brothers and sisters, not showing your own wisdom. Because if we get to this point, for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have climbed to the height he is today, and for every one of us to join the queue, was out of his own foolishness. Because if he had played wisdom like every other person has been playing, I don't think we will get to where we are today.
Of course.
And I pray that IPOB will remain strong, and the DOS should look more into on how to unify our people, how to make them understand that if all of us are wise, it simply means that all of us are foolish. Because we are not going to get anywhere. And the day we're able to realize that even the foolish one among us can lead us despite our wisdom, is the day we will conquer Nigeria and the dead Biafra. So I pray that God will give you people more strength to continue on this message, and some of us that are ardent listeners of the program to begin to practice what we hear. Because I believe whoever that's listening to Radio Biafra and they put it in practice, we have a lot of change in his or her life.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm calling from Lagos.
Thank you very much. Here we dish out enlightenment. We learn from each other. You need to be foolish. Without being foolish, things cannot move. This is our wisdom. Caller on direct line, please. Welcome to the program. I'm heading slowly towards the end of the program. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me?
Mazi Jonathan.
There were.
Good evening from Biafra land.
There were Mazi. I think Israel, Michael Israel, right?
Yes, Mazi. My name is Michael Israel.
There were. Welcome to the program.
May Elohim continue to keep and guide and protect you and give you more wisdom, Mazi Jonathan. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may Elohim take care of us. May you continue to strengthen him, continue to give him more wisdom. Anybody praying for him to die, may just follow that person and generation.
He said,
Mazi Jonathan, I won't say much because that's our brother who just spoke now. He said everything, and everything that he said is 100% correct. Because Mazi Jonathan, our problem, the problem of the Afghan people is I do know. Nobody wants to bring himself down. Everybody is just feeling for people. And Mazi Jonathan, do you know the funny thing? That person that is claiming I do know, that person that is feeling for property, when you open his or her brain, you will see that the brain is 0, 0, 0, 0. There is no, the brain is 0. And the Afghan people, Mazi Jonathan, I don't know. Because sometimes I used to say that we don't even merit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because our brother said it. If not out of the foolishness of our leader, had he been thinking of his own self, let me build mansion, let me gather this for myself, let me gather that for myself, we wouldn't be where we are today. But what I'm saying is this. We must get Biafra by fire, by force. Because our leader has said it. Even if it's only one person that is to remain a master than that, we will take it like that. But all we know is that we must restore the holy land of Biafra, which is the land of QPSK, which is that kingdom. Which Yahweh led to a prayer that will come at this very end. Our leader has said it, and that is how it will be. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan. May Elohim continue to keep and guide you.
There were.
For the good work you are doing.
Remain blessed. There were. You know, I used to say it here. There is a blessing in humility. Very big one. Call on us up just 1 second. You know, blessed is the humble, for he shall inherit the earth. Which means if you are pompous, you lose the earth. You lose your land. That's it. If you are not humble, you lose your land, you lose the earth. Do you see it? Our people, we are suffering from pomposity, useless pride, ego. One chief doctor, engineer, the whole, that is it. Why? Why don't we choose the path of humility? You see, as they say, my brother said, if not because of the foolishness of our leader, we wouldn't be where we are today. Because many of you that I say, oh boy, nah, for you, the wisdom is taking money. When you do this thing, if I do it like others. If I do it to certain extent, they will contact me and they will make me one thing in Nigeria. They will give me money. I become be like one of them. For you, he's wise. But he is suffering. Our leader is suffering in the dungeon because of his foolishness in order to save you and I. Why are you portraying your so-called nonsensical wisdom? You are intelligent. You're over-intelligent. That's why even I hate when people call and start praising, we are most intelligent, we have natural talent from God. That's it. When it comes to organization, politics, we are zero. You know what is 0 minus 1,000? We commit blunders. If not, we wouldn't be where we are today. That's the truth about it. People that we take as a gate men in our houses, standing on sun with one small house, one small room, they are the people in charge of us. And we have the audacity to call and say, we are the most intelligent people. Come on, shut up, man. Shut up. That is that ego that I don't want to even hear. Caller, what's up? Welcome to the program. I think maybe you're going to be the last one. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. I can hear you. I'm enjoying you, my dear brother. Good morning from Dubai.
Yeah, well.
I'm a student of Radio Biafra. I'm by the special power of QPSK. I'm one of the IPOD family members here. Oh, but you know that today, we are finishing with the honor our brother. Now, how can somebody say? How can our people say that they are more intelligent? They are wise because of we are pushing money anyhow because we have think that money is everything for us. Look at we say that we are intelligent, and the ordinary Fulani Janjaweed are ruling us. Ordinary Fulani Janjaweed are ruling us. And then some people will call themselves intellectual, and then this and that, and this and that. That is a fiction. That is business in the highest order. We know nothing. And now I want to say something about this man called Kuni. Yeah, Kuni is a very wise man. And I hate Kuni as a terrorist. Understand? But I love his action. Because he loves the terrorist people and they protect them. And they not all these people that think that they are wise in that hell called Nigeria, because Nigeria represents hellfire. And the name Nigeria is a curse. It's a darkness. That is why everything in that Nigeria going backward. Nigeria represents darkness, hell on earth. So now this man is protecting his people. Yes, that terrorist of the man. He's a terrorist. I hate him as a terrorist. And he's protecting his terrorist people. Kumi is a terrorist. He's a chief terrorist. It's that stake of all evil that is going on in that hell called Nigeria. It's their stake. And then nobody is trying to arrest him. He's going freely. And then they go and kidnap a man that is fighting for the freedom and the betterment of his people. You see that? This is the foolishness is excellent. And the man, impostor is in charge in Nigeria in the name of dead Buhari. And everybody know that this pedophile called Muhammad Buhari died in 2017. And the none of all these criminal clergymen in Nigeria is saying that, he's saying the truth. Everybody knows. The intellectuals, everybody know that Buhari died in Saudi Arabia in 2017. Nobody is saying the truth. You see the hypocrites of the death hell called Nigeria, and those animals is there as the citizens because they're animals. The white people cannot see all these things going on, and
yes, we must continue. I think I will go to Signal. After Signal, I will take the last caller. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. Yes, go on, please. Your caller on Signal, right?
Yes, thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon.
Okay. You have never called, I think, from Signal before.
I don't know, they are blocking me everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Mazi, word of a topic today, this politics of self-preservation, our people don't, I say it even from the time of Azikiwa, our people don't know what they call politics. They don't know it. It's only about me. Let me say something like our brother from Riverline that called, I want people. Mazi, do you know that 30 or 40%, we even know more than 60% of Ikwere people, most of them are from Ikwere. This Ikwere here. But sometimes, due to the divide and rule, Fulani man will embrace somebody in Niger, Guinea. But we, our people, the way we live, that is how we are related. Even in Bible, but some of them don't know it. But sometimes we will be coming out, revealing all these things. That is why they see some of our Facebookers thread, because some things that come out like memory back. I could remember 2015. I was in opportunity to be in a meeting. Obasanjo was there, Goodluck Jonathan was there, David Cameron was there. Do you know all the agenda of the meeting? Do not allow to join hands together. The people in River Nile, our people there, they divided. They say we are not the same, but the people are still suffering the same like us. If they want to kill us, they kill us all. Have you ever gone to that side? One of the most undeveloped areas they have in that Biafra land. But they use politics to divide our people. Even before you get there, Mazi, if you see what these people do, what they get to stage. Now about gonna come wine before they get where they are. People 2013, 2014, when I say I don't need anything from Nigeria, not even because they were thinking maybe they will give me one thing or one thing want to happen, but I don't like anything to serve Nigeria because you are serving demon. My brother, we don't have any solution. It's like sometimes you say that we don't even have back to go. When you are stuck, you don't have any back to go to continue forward. We must continue. There's nothing we can do. Biafra is the only solution we have. And we must get it. All these things we are passing through is part of the story. The story of Bible. Did you think it just happened once? It's true like this, they compile. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Biafra must be of course. All must help Biafra. Thank you very much. We must continue. I will take the last caller from WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. And you too.
I have one claim, but all Imo State is I have not had this man. Mazi, very blessing to this month. Must be restored. Let them release our current. Mazi, not the current now. Do you know what you are saying? Mazi is everybody chat. You know that the Mazi can bring is it not that the parliament that let out that the contractor is it not our brother?
He says that
everybody is Gumi is doing his bit for his people. It was Gumi love his people. Gumi of you are wiser man than Ohanes and Igbo. Gumi, you are a wiser man than World Igbo Congress. Gumi, you are a wiser man than African. Gumi, you're a wiser man than Pandit.
Kumi, you're a wiser man than all these governors in Biafra and in Igbo and in Nigeria. You are a wiser man, all of them. You are a wiser more than all of them. Kumi, you are a wiser man more than all these professors that blowing big grammar. Kumi, in fact, you know how to protect your people, the terrorists of your people. But here, is it not we know they are not kill his people?
He said we are worth 500,000. Any person that kill us, just go and give the family 500,000.
Is it not all person they must say that you put them down there? They are going to ask you Is it not it? No. Look at it. Is it not people that kill most people in Zoo River? Is it not that? Is it the Fulani man? Is it the Fulani man? No. Even if in peace, we are bad. It's only Mazi Nandekalo come to rescue it. In fact, if not Mazi Nandekalo, we have buried it. It's just Mazi Nandekalo, you know, we have gone. So who is a wise man? Is it not the bishop that said that they arrest Mazi Nandekalo at Brazil with a woman? Is it an Fulani man? Is it an Fulani man? Is it not the bishop of Methodist that said that Mazi Nandekalo, the spokesman of the said that Mazi Nandekalo is living a luxurious life in the SFM? Is it a Fulani man? No. Man, did you know many big men in the Biafra land here, many people who have done honorable, people that call the prominent men driving beauty car, even when you meet them, they will say, leave that thing. Whether they come or not, their promotion, they come. I said it, any tribe that goes on with the bogus name, Chief Otto if not that man they can control this thing, the kind of name he can known at this platform, he is always because this journey is divine. That's why he's scared of them. Okay, is it man? You know the problem when we talk about religion is what? Man, do you know that people's club open to destroy Igbo race? People's club,
of course,
destroy Igbo race.
I do to tell
bring more superficiality in England. Oh God, may God bless Mazi Nandekalo. May God bless Mazi Nandekalo. There is no elder in Igbo land, in the Biafra land. There is no elder. Look at all this cultural group, nobody have united. That is, and the people and the Olo, they are one people. No, he had the busy, and the rich, and I watching at London, and I watching at Germany, and the Kupatangwa, the Thanksgiving, and the Wapa station, and the Wapa mortuary, and the Wapa, all these things. Igbo people, mortuary, and Arona Igbo, mortuary. Oh God, but may Elohim bless you.
There will. Thank you. And you too, thank you. You should be the last caller, but I give benefit of doubt to my brother on signal. Please make it as brief as possible in the maximum 3 minutes or 4. I give you 4 minutes, please. Go on, caller on signal. There.
My own brother, a very good evening to you, sir.
There. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mazi, you know, when I listen to you, I wouldn't tell you how much I feel about the quality of mind exposure that you're doing to our people or for our people. And I appreciate a lot the quality calls that you're receiving around. I can see that we are getting to where we are going to. Now it's not going to be long, we are going to get there. Let me just add my voice a little bit. If you listen very carefully to Gumi is saying they are not even begging the government of what their agenda are. But When you look at what Dave Umayan is doing and they're actually going to get the government to come and kill their own people. Mazi, let me just make you just one point. It's like, because sometimes when I listen to you, I don't feel like calling because I become very, very emotional with what happened. In IPOB, the position that I find myself, I see myself writing a letter of removing some of our members that have been there with me all this while, that have just changed automatically and start doing the different things. And you find these people, when you remove them, like what is happening in America, and the other part of them, IPOB worldwide, they turn against their own people. And they say to themselves, because I'm removed, because I don't deserve to be removed, I'm part of the people who started the struggle. I have spent my money, I've done this, I've done that. Instead of me to be removed, it's better we scatter what I have started.
That is devilish. Mazi, do you see this thing you say? You know, it's a devilish act or devilish character in us. Do you understand that? You know, our people, they believe in past glory. They believe in, because maybe he contributed, he was part of it, now he has the right to shit everywhere and do anything he wants. No person has the right to hold him responsible or accountable. Do you see the mentality in our people? It's Nigeria mentality, that Nigeria mentality. And once you hold the person accountable, look at Uchemofo. Uchemofo, is he not a founding member of IPOB? He is the person that even that encouraged our leader to set up this Radio Biafra. But he has another thing in mind, and he showed off. He worked and held this struggle, but the time came, he started misbehaving. We shouldn't say, oh, okay, leave him now because he was this, he was that. If it is like that, why is the president of South Korea, the former president of South Korea, in jail? She's in jail today. You see many people that served. You see many people that served even America in wars that risked their lives, but some of them when they commit crime, they didn't say, "Oh, you were marine before. Oh, you saved the life of this. You okay? Go away. You know, just don't worry about your crime." It doesn't happen. This is something we should learn, and this demonic acts in our people of once you are out, let us scatter everything. Is demonic, is satanic. That character, we must remove it. If Biafra come, we engage law, law, people are. Law must be upheld. Law. It doesn't matter whether you are my father or your mother. Once you commit a crime or you break the law, we don't think of yesterday. Yesterday you acted very well. Thank you very much for yesterday, but today is today. That is it. Go on, my brother, please.
My brother, you've actually, each one of my cannot like you've made it more easier to people that are listening can understand that these police characters that we have, and when we turn it around, we say we are most intelligent people. When we turn it around, we say we are wise. We are wise to our own foolishness. Because just like our brother that mentioned about foolishness, you need to be foolish in order to be wise. So this whole thing, you know, to a certain end. I've been asking some of these follow officers who have organized themselves as well to do it. Return my materials that we bought, and I particularly contributed heavily to those materials that is on your side. But because you are the PRO, because you are this or you are that, please keep this by your side. So now you are saying, no, I'm not going to return it because part of the parallel, but I don't believe in this again. I want you to do it this way. But this foolishness that you like to say, the law that is going to follow Biafra is going to make sure that our people don't misbehave, because here any record is a cancer among our people. That is why we find somebody who is sitting in Abuja single-handedly, because he was returned from Europe, against these people, even going to a state of where he really from, starting for his own brothers in the airport to be kidnapped and killed. You remember you were talking about this guy when I was asking myself a question. So these guys in Abuja who were protesting about this guy was in Abuja protesting against our leader, and nobody there could keep that.
No, but that's it.
Nobody can.
That's it.
Maybe go to tell you not to our. And the last time I'm about to say, our people in the country. You remember earlier when the Tanzania was having a program, one guy called from, they said they are ready, they come from the area. We are ready, we can do anything. But let me tell them one thing that I think we are missing out in this whole thing is the struggle for freedom need a collective hand, because I feel maybe 99% of them are Indians speaking Biafran, and we are contributing heavily to it. If you guys say that you've risen or you risen more than us and you're waiting for the bell to be start in order for we to start doing the next, there is money that is needed to support the Eastern Security Network that you people want, to support all these things. This is that not just, they don't just happen just by men talking over the project. We need that collectivity of all of us coming together and put our resources together because freedom causes a lot. That's what I wanted to say this evening. Thank you so much, my brother.
Remain blessed. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain, please. Many people are still calling, but I'm not going to take any more call. Remember, the radio in Omonia is on. I don't know whether I got the name correct, please. So, what we are saying is this. We have tried this too much wisdom, intelligence, and it didn't work. Why not we go back to foolishness? You know, why not we go back to foolishness? Instead of us being a wise man that died in foolish man's backyard. Because that is who we are. With all the whole intelligence, everything we are claiming. But look at our situation today. We are too wise. We are too wise. We are too wise against ourselves. No person wants to, you know, bend down for another person. No, never. No person wants to say, okay, teach me. Okay, please, let me accept. No. If you see two Biafrans or two Igbo men who quarreling or fighting, there you see on your own name with them, the type of alacrity, you see that it is very bad. We should imbibe on the politics of self-preservation. That is what the Fulanis are doing. That is what is pushing Sheikh Gumi to do that. No matter that his people are called terrorists, headsmen, they don't know anything, they are living in the bush. He doesn't leave them because of that. He said we are out because the same eye, if he didn't protect them, you will still see him and the same eye you refer to his brothers in the bush, this is the same with him. And he has to defend them. That is self-preservation. As I'm saying, the Fulanis, they are not the only people, they are not the only Muslims in Africa. We have other ethnicities in Africa that are Muslims. But they don't care about you taking your land or this, their so-called land grabbing and jihadism. Fulani, what they are doing, anywhere they go, they rally the Muslims around in order to use them, saying that they are Islamizing the infidels. Whereas they are, those people will help them to fight and grab land from all of those other people. Look at the whole emirs in Middle Belt. They are Fulanis. They conquer, they take over, they put emirs and governors and political representatives of Fulani extraction. They go for the head. I will not say we should be wise, we should be foolish because we are too wise. I learned from our brother today as he called. If not because of the foolishness of our leader, we wouldn't be where we are today. If you understand what that statement means, you should. Because if he's wise like you would have taken the bags of money that was presented to you. If he was wise, he couldn't have allowed his mother to die or his parents to die, sacrifice them for Biafra. Do you see it? Why are we still maintaining this politics of self-destruction? When you study the history of Nigeria, you see that we both committed political blunders right from start till today. Now we are still committing it because no person goes there to represent. No person thinks about his people. They go there for personal aggrandizement. And that is, you know, it is on the character. This Oka, now you're hey, my people. Now you are the governor, you are honorable, chief doctor, this and that. Come on. You see it, you know, even ordinary people. Now, on what they go now, on one. I'm gonna chamber one. I don't know. The foolishness is thinking. Blessed is the humble, for they shall inherit the earth. When you are not humble, you lose the earth. That is simple. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Tomorrow is another day. Remember that Biafra is our religion. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is our ideology. We have no other ideology except Biafra. Our leader must be released. We continue working together. There are those paid agents, you see them in the social media. Anything that, even as I'm talking now, go to some platform that is streaming my broadcast. You see them. They don't listen. Only what they do. Hey, DOS this. I have monitored them. Anytime, just go to the. How you will know them? Any person that is talking, writing all these things, go to his platform. Click and go to his platform. You see that he doesn't have anything. Nothing that promotes Biafra cause, nothing. Even to the release of our leader, nothing. You see different rubbish, Nigerian rubbish in his platform. But he be the person. Go to other, like the Biafra Digest, they are there. Oh, nothing, the DOS. The DOS are to blame. When are they releasing our leader? Just to cause this disenchantment among the people. Because they are paid to do that. We know them. So it's no more new thing. Our leader must be released. What is happening is part of the process. Therefore, remain consistent, because consistency is the key. What the Zoo government wants to do is they try IPOB to know whether they will disorganize IPOB in order to harm our leader. Because once IPOB is disorganized, now they will have the chance to harm our leader. There will be no command and control. No person will obey any other person. Do you understand? Everybody is like, that is what they are trying to do. But people don't know. They are playing on your sentiments. They use people on social media. Oh, we are talking about Biafra. Oh, we are autopilot. We are this. You don't know that there is something behind. If the leadership of this struggle is telling you something, believe it, because they know. They have privileges of some informations you don't have. What you are seeing is not sometimes. It's not what you are seeing is not as it is. People don't. What you are seeing, I hear. You are seeing this. It's not what it is. There are informations behind you don't understand. You don't know. That's it. These are classified informations. Thank you very much for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan, from here, it is simply good evening.
Good morning, great Biafrans, wonderful people, beautiful people. I welcome you this morning. Once again, it is the 13th day of August, 2021.